Singapore Prime Minister Lawrence Wong says the G20 Summit was a tremendous success, showing that even amid deep geopolitical tensions, countries can still find common ground on global economic reforms. PM Wong highlights Singapore's partnership with Ethiopia after its official visit to the East African nation and says it wants to expand connections with the fast-growing continent. Nadirah Zaidi reports from Addis Ababa.
Ethiopia, the cradle of humankind where some of our earliest ancestors were found. Now, a land of opportunities and a possible gateway into Africa for Singapore and Southeast Asia. Wrapping up his first official visit to the country, Prime Minister Lawrence Wong says Singapore is committed to share experiences with African nations and help them build local capabilities.
We hope by doing so, these countries will be able to progress, develop their economies, grow their economies, and as their economies expand and grow, it will provide opportunities for Singapore companies, for businesses, for Singaporeans in these new markets as well. So yes, overall, it enlarges the pie, increases the markets, provides us more space to operate. So overall, it benefits Singapore.
PM Wong is also keen to facilitate more exchanges between Singapore companies and African businesses to forge better understanding and explore opportunities. That's not all. PM Wong says there's real potential in bringing regions like Africa, Southeast Asia and even ASEAN closer together. He adds that the government has been stepping up efforts to strengthen these connections, especially in today's shifting global environment, reaching out to groups like the EU, the Gulf Cooperation Council and countries like Canada, who has shown more interest in working closely with Singapore. PM Wong adds that the efforts of small countries, even those with limited geopolitical influence, can collectively add up and make a meaningful impact.
It doesn't matter whether you're small or big, whether you have geopolitical influence or not. I think it's what matters more is if the economies come together, we find a good platform to innovate and try something new, be it on digital trade, on supply chain resilience. The success will then speak for itself, because when we are able to do something different and it's impactful and it's effective for the few of us who are involved, others will come knocking on the door.
PM Wong's visit to Ethiopia came right after his participation at the G20 Summit. He describes the bloc's gathering in South Africa as a tremendous success, as the meetings were productive even though the United States was absent.
If America is not involved or chooses not to be involved, that should not stop the rest of the world from coming together and finding ways on our own to guide the direction forward, or to find a way forward amongst ourselves. And if America is ready to join the conversation and discussion later, they can do so at any time.
The Singapore leader emphasized that reforming the multilateral trading system will be complex and lengthy, with or without the Americans. He says Singapore looks ahead to next year's G20 agenda led by the US, which focuses on growth. Nadirah Zaidi, CNA, Addis Ababa.